Okay, we have 2 steel enhancers, 2 crypt builders, and a wildwood custodian. That's how you get a Tethys win. Yeah. So this isn't... I mean, if we set up down the bottom... Alright, it's Cleanse Seraph. So, what's the plan then? Cleansing Water is good for Stealth Boss and the Clergyman. And a little bit of Spikes. Light's Gifts is good for if you want to just put a... You can just put a damage on the top floor. And not block for it. You can't put spikes up there, but we're not spiking anyway. So if we're not spiking because of thing, how are we winning? Revenge? Okay, so with Revenge, we draw Steel Enhancers more. And other cards, so we just go like zero, like try to zero cost as much as possible. I think we actually want to go here and get hit as much as possible, right? And then we'll just kill off one of those. Go like that. Oh, that's poop. How am I supposed to get to them? I think everyone's leaking here. Like we can't. Well, they're all ones. He's 6 down. Let's do this then. Plus 1 draw. Not that it matters. Collector got dazed at least. You know, if something good's going to come out of this. Okay, so we can... I think it might actually be better to kill him, right? And just take that 6 damage, because we're taking that 5 no matter what. But I think by turning them around we can kill him next time and actually maybe win this combat. Just draw our crypt builder. Well, it wasn't pretty. I don't want to put I think we need an offering instead of Titan's Gratitude. Just for the amount of cards we normally have. I'm going to take a flash freeze too. But we're going to want 0 cost cards. Okay, yeah, and a multi up the top is good. Because it can just sit there and do whatever. Hollow's not bad as well, because the heals could eventually tank kill, right? Okay, so I'll multi on that, and it's going to get stronger. Okay, let's do it this way. Because we're wanting to stop. We need a boss killer. That's probably it. Ten armor's probably not good. We already can't kill stuff. Discipled conduits. So they're all 1 health units. If we make them 11 health units, they do get significantly harder to kill. So that conundrum where we want to draw, but we also don't want to get obliterated here. I was wondering if I wanted to do that. I'll put the extra heal up here, but since they're not attacking, we might as well just pump him up. I think that actually sees play for us. Yeah, and because he never takes damage in the fights, like he's going to be full health for a boss, which is exactly what we want. Well, he's going to be as full health as he could be, considering we can't heal him. And the restores are actually valuable as well, like just for the ticks of healing. Like Engraft would be really good here as well. Because just the 1 point of damage is an extra hit point of health on him, and 2, because he's multi, 2 attack. That's AoE, but I mean, just killing a unit's usually pretty good. Hey. We don't kill backline very well yet. Like a plus 10 on that. I maybe should have put plus 10 on that instead of the resto detonation. I like the 20 resto detonation for our big boy. Yeah, stuff like this is weird. Like, we want to be drawing. That's the whole thing is to draw. It's double bomb too, so there's hasters, so we can't afford not to be down here. We can't afford to take that much damage though, I guess. So she gets better in as level 2, just because the amount of hit points. He'll kill her. Nice. I should have put one of them on here to kill off one of these. I knew that too. One of the +3/+3s. Don't need to hit back now. Got a silent incense burner start. Nice. It's a good start. It's one of the biggest issues is that that doesn't kill Sarah. Even at 3 times. 150. Even if it with a little bit more regen, stretching that out to 4 turns. Comes pretty close for Fell. Really need a way of pumping a lot of heals in. But even then, let's say you get a holdover and graft and you dupe it twice, so you're playing at least 3 heals a turn. That's only worth like between 20 and 30 hit points by the end of the fight. There's a whole other attack turn. You do get the extra attacks as well. It's just not strong enough. The double trigger is 60? 60 times 3, if you get another multi, is 180. It'll last 10 turns though, and that's only half health. Yeah, it needs something behind it. What if Coldcelia's the answer? Coldcelia could be the answer for the bottom line. So we won't need capacity because we're 2 and 2, and 3 at the top we need energy anyway, because it's take energy fell. 69 pyre health, by the way. Right. That's definitely going there. 10 looks good. Pretty much sorts that out. So there's our back line. Hey, Big Proof, how you doing? So yeah, that's the back. The little guys are sorted out. Need a nice big heal for clipped infiltration with full heal. Let's have a look. So the other one is we have to worry about here are the 105 hit point guys that will have a little bit of frost, and we need our dude to do 50 damage a throw. It's gonna be very close. Might set up on the second floor so that I can't. Okay. Sweeper, no sweeping. Okay, that's all fine. he'll get up there fast enough. 88. 99. I think we can just kill that guy. We can just kill this guy. The problem is we're not going to be able to do that every lane. But if we get him up to scratch, he can kill them anyway. It's probably better to do that. I mean, it's getting very close. You still need the help though. Shame this is. I wonder if it's gonna be worth. No, it's not worth doing that. Oh, we just win down here. And that's 100 damage. Yeah. Never didn't have it. We probably could have got that guy up top as well. We really needed to. Concussive coals. I mean, not having something hit us is okay because it does save our health, which means we'll get a lot more hits in with Celia on Seraph. We won't draw as well though. We're still going to draw some though. And I think that's more. I think having the higher health is more important than trying to find the damage in draw. Even though we'll have 2 lines, we probably could spreading spores. Maybe I should think. I don't know. There's something about the the spreading spores play I just don't like. I think because it's just a go-to, right? Which is really strange because I had never any problem in Slay the Spire taking poisons and catalysts. So why do I not like getting Frost, like Frost Shark or Spreading Spore Spike Winds? Win rate's higher in Monster Train. That's definitely must be a factor. Yeah, and we will have 2 lines up, so we're not getting sapped on the same line or cleansed on the same line over and over again. I don't know. Like, is the play just to take Spreading Spores every time you see it because it's a game winner? There's a lot of cards that are game winners though. Take the flower. I don't think we get a triple hit in. Like if I end up chasing the multi and I don't take that, like we don't need Quick. Quick doesn't do what we want to do on him. What does the flower do? It changes any card that has Purge on it to consume. And you always get it after the event that gives you a choice, or 2 fights after the event that gives you a choice between this, the shield, or the sword. So if you don't play this card, because it was a Purge card, you now have it as a consume card, so you can play it once a fight. Or if you unconsume it, you can play it whenever you get it. Also, if you get a rail spike on a unit, they won't purge either anymore. So you can get a free +20/+20 and keep the unit. That's really nice. You're welcome. If I hadn't drawn Resto Detonation, I would have taken that damage just so I could have had 20 hit points missing to heal and to Resto Det. good the boss was. Let's get rid of that. It's going up at 1 times. What a tickle. My hand is full. Yeah, deck's okay. Balanced. Which is helping. I'm 44, 60, so 120. For 5 turns, 600. It's gonna be tough. Like, yeah. No, I don't think it beats Seraph quite yet. I need to do stuff to spells, but we also need to get rid of the stewards. There's only 2 in there though. We don't quite have the gold. I think Cuddlebeards would probably do it. Which is a problem if it's in the store. Although I don't know how stores work in this game yet. Which is something that we could spend some time in science. You science it in just a regular run, I guess. And just start writing stuff down and taking notes. Wouldn't take too many runs to work it out. Not that it matters, because you just don't know. It's like Schrodinger's artifact, right? Yeah, talking about trinkets, yeah. Like just on how stores work. No, in general, just how the seed works, because it's interesting. I mean, it's one of those weird things. If you're going to visit a store here and a store here, there's 2 ways it can work. Well, there's a few ways if we go all the way down. If we look at every set of relics, the first way is every row. Like the stores have 3 relics each, right? And that's a row of relics. And when we hit reroll, we get to see another 3. So if they're ordered, so row 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, let's say they've just got a heap of them, for in case you visit multiple stores, then we can see 1 here and reroll and see number 2, and then get to here and see 3, reroll, see 4. But what if we don't reroll here? Is 2 in the reroll spot stored to this store? Saved to this shop? Or if we don't reroll, do we see 2 here and then reroll into 3? You know? Are they in a specific order where if we take this chest, we see the first 2? Whereas if we don't go to this chest, like if we, you know what I mean? Like if they're not ordered in number like 1 to 8, we see 2 in the chest, and then 3, 4, 5, reroll 6, 7, 8? Or do we go here, see 1, 2, 3, reroll, see 4, 5, 6, then go to the chest to get a choice of 7, 8? Stuff like that's really interesting for, well, for players that are replaying seeds to try and manipulate high scores and things. But it doesn't really help knowing that now. Because, like I said, like Schrodinger's cat, it's both dead and alive. Since we don't know what's there. And Holdover on the Drain doesn't feel as good against Cleanse Seraph. It worked really well. We had against Cleanse Seraph when we had the cage and drip falls because we had multiple ones of them, and we had up until the 3rd floor to make it work. Hang on. Nature's calling, so I'm going to quickly go to the bathroom and come back and finish this up. Now, where were we? Consume removal on Skull. Yeah, I was thinking about that. It's always a fun play. Hey Valkyrie, how you doing? You're a 3rd succubus, nice. A 3rd Valkyrie, and a 3rd human. I mean, it's all looking good until you added the human part, right? Can we go with something else? Like puppy? Or teddy bear? Yeah, 3rd teddy bear. Let's go with that. Husky? Yeah, okay. Huskies are cool. I'm down with a husky. I mean, killing's not really a super issue at the moment. It's not bad, the unconsume on the Petrified Skull. We seem to be killing okay. Rail Spike could probably do it, though. We do Rail Spike Celia? Not this type of Rail Spike. Like the Rail Spike. No. I don't think we want any of these. I mean, you could probably do that on a last turn against Seraph. It'd save a bit of health to get going. Like, yeah, permafrost and then just use it on Seraph. Like 5 sap is okay. Now, 10 sap though. That's something. So yeah, no, we want to reroll first in case we get permafrost. We need to get permafrost on it though, so that we know we can draw it last. I love being able to set up on the bottom, it's so good. Or we could just hold on to permafrost until we get it next time. Maybe that's a better play. Yeah, let's hold on to the permafrost this time. 69 health on our sentient too. By the way. Steel Enhancer needs to be a better zero cost. +3 can only do anything with holdover. That was why it was a really strange change. Because you literally... the only thing you could do would be holdover and permafrost. And why would you do both? If you have it on holdover, you just play it. Unless you don't want to draw, but you want to hold it for the next unit. But that makes no... you know what I mean? It makes no sense. Zero senses to be made. I wonder if we're good enough against Fel that I smack this guy with a spike. I don't know now. Even if we're full health, we get 5 hits in with Orcalia, which is 5 frost a turn, 20 frost. Plus the damage that she's done is like 100, and that the things... Okay, then he gets up here and we're getting 20 a turn, plus the 100, it's 120 a turn, 5 turns. I don't think it is. Alright, so we need to hope here. Don't hit my spike. Oh! Hand is full. Quick, play some. Yeah, double stack would be reasonable. What do we want? I don't want spikes, I don't want stings, I don't want space, I don't want rage, I don't care for the armor, I don't want hallowed drippings. I don't want the chest of bringing back more units. We could take a wildwood sap. No, you don't get a book from that event. I wonder if the play, if a correct play was take capacity at the previous one so that I could dupe Celia. Dupes earlier anyway. She just dies. It's a shame. I mean, she doesn't. I could dupe the hollow. Have one on mid and one on top. And the one on mid can just be bait. What do I need the bait for? We're not cleansing anything on our side. We're not stacking anything on our side that needs to be not cleansed. And the extra spike kind of doesn't work. I mean, it kind of does, but it kind of doesn't. You can only play one in a turn. And it doesn't stack because the next turn, it's all worn off. Except for the frost. Could be nice to spike again against Hollow. Could go Skull as well, which is really nice to keep everything healthy. I think that's the play. You can play 2 spikes if you get Seraph the turn before Final Wave and then on Final Wave. Why aren't you stunned, idiot? This is where it's interesting, like, should I gotta make the assumption that I'm not gonna have a lot of regen, I think is the best play. That's so brutal. Like, this dude's just getting through. Force up on him. Of course you did. That's hilarious. Alright, let's use this then. Jerk. Do we take 10? I think 10's fine. take 20. Oh, got that. Never mind. A lot of health you've lost. Just because I can. He isn't taking any damage. Beelzebuzz Mandu. What's happening, man? How's work treating you? There we go. Money. And graft is really nice. An extra silence? How do I feel about a glacial seal? I'm not against it. Dies to the sweepers. I'm going to mention a seal anyway, am I? Am I? You're just finishing work? Huh. Yeah, I'm sort of just starting work, I guess. But I'm good. I don't really want to... I'm wondering if I want to dupe, but I don't. Let's take this and go the Merchant of Steel. I'm not going to dupe another spike. And have 3 of them sitting there doing nothing. I can get rid of some Stuarts instead. Wait, I've got rid of Stuarts? Nice. Let's get rid of some Frozen Lances then. Let's give like a plus health. To you, that's fine. Can you have a jelly and tuna ketchup? Yes. Oh, hello. Man, look at that, that's great. Wait, wrong button, Panz. Just wasted 60 gold. Oh, that could have been a purge too. We meant to do it. It's planned. Accumulated. I'm feeling good. If we can land both of these spikes, I think it's just over. I don't think we need to land one of the spikes now, actually. Rude, by the way, Sarah. Potentially should have taken that damage and done something else with the frost, but... That's 3 Ember Drain is brutal. Versus lots of damage. Oh, we can kill that guy anyway. Okay, let's do this. Backing the Frost does nothing right here. Problem is if Seraph cleanses these. We'll save it up there, I think. Works really well for us. He's not quite gonna die, which is annoying. We got 1 spike frozen though. I'm gonna let them leak. I'm not gonna risk anything here. You can kill 1, take 10 to 25. That's okay. One day is so good. So good. Tough because I want to boost his damage to kill these guys, but also want to incant Frost down here. We got the second preserve, or the preserve around again, so when we get that other spike, we're good to save it. This is the second last turn though, so we need to be hitting the spike this turn if we really want to go for maximum. But within, that's assuming we draw it next turn, which we don't. If we don't, then we get a little less. Oh wait, who was Ember Drained? I thought he was dazed. And that's a little rude. We're not going to hold the spikes, we may as well play this, I guess. Ah, Seraph undazed him. Yeah, but not the one he summoned. Fair enough. Alright, we can afford to take that from the back guy. I might pop myself on my brain and think too hard. I think it's been a while. I had one of the runs, yeah, a couple of days ago, where it was it was at the end of the night, and I was feeling a bit sore. And I mentioned I haven't felt that in Monster Train, whereas I used to get that sort of incoming sort of migraine feeling. Section 20 heart runs inspire. Good fight. Thanks for levels. An interesting run. I think Spike's definitely better now. Well, it's 5-1 is better than 1-1. Confirmed. I think if it was more sap, it would be too strong. I think even if you brought it down to like 2-4, I think that'd just be too strong as well, especially for the double. Okay, we had it at 210 then. That's pretty strong. If it was already 2-4, that's the problem with low numbers. Double stack on a, if you made it a 2-4, becomes a 4-8, which is far too strong.